Hello friends. This is the Ani Fanfics. How are you all? So we are back with third episode on What If Naruto Had All-Tailed Beast and Went in Yokai Academy. A crossover between Naruto and Rosario plus Vampire. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's begin. Hell yeah. Summer vacation, here I go. Yelled Naruto as there's nobody at the bus stop. He just yelled by himself for no reason. But still, he was so happy that he didn't have to go back to Yokai Academy. He wears his different clothes. He wears the orange hooded sweatshirt, black jeans, and orange tennis shoes. Yeah. Naruto, do you remember the mission that your sensei gave you? Asked Kurama. Yeah, I remembered that, said Naruto. Flashback. Hey, Kakashi, how was your day? And yes, thanks for giving me a present. It was very nice. Said Naruto with a smile as he's talking with Kakashi on the telephone. You're very welcome. My day went okay. I just heard you have summer vacation. Said Kakashi. Yeah, my sensei told me and my friends were planning to go Tokyo. Said Naruto. Oh, yeah. That reminded me of something. Naruto, I want you to go the place called Tokyo. Said Kakashi. Huh? You want me to go Tokyo? What for? Said Naruto in confused. Yes, Naruto, this is a new mission for you. There's a rumor that a lot of disappearances on the hill. I believe people saying that it was caused by the witch, so I want you to investigate the witch hill. Said Kakashi as Naruto went into shock that there's a witch in the human world. He thought that there's no monster or ghosts in human world, well, not in his shinobi world. Man, just like the old time. Alright, Kakashi-sensei. I accept the mission. You can count on me. Said Naruto. Flashback ended. Naruto is sitting under the tree, waiting for his group to show up. Good morning, Naruto. Said Mocha as Naruto turned around at her. He sees Mocha wear different clothes. She wears light brown dress, light pink sweater with no button. Hey Mocha. Said Naruto with a blush as he thinks Mocha is very beautiful in her clothes. You came early. It's still 30 minutes until we're all supposed to be here, right? Asked Mocha. Yep, that's right. Said Naruto with a smile as Mocha sat down under the tree next to him. It's finally the first day our summer vacation, Naruto. Isn't it your world? Asked Mocha. No, mine world is different. It's full of shinobi world that can use chakra and jutsu like me. Said Naruto. Oh, okay. Said Mocha as she and Naruto were awkward silent that it just two of them alone. My heart is racing. I told you before, right, about how I lived in the human world through middle school and about how I hated humans all that time. Wait, are you saying that going back to the human world is making you feel? Said Naruto. Yeah, to be honest, I guess I am feeling a little worried about going. It'll remind me a lot of things and how awful that time was for me. Said Mocha as Naruto's face became frowned for hearing her sad story like before he first met. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine as long as I'm by your side. My expectations are a lot stronger than my fears. Mocha. Said Naruto as he smiled. I'll be counting on you, Naruto. Said Mocha as Naruto staring at her face. No, he's actually looking at her breasts. His cheeks were red as he turned away from her and not to staring at it. Come on, Naruto. I know you like it. Said Kurama with evil grin. I'm not a pervert. Yelled Naruto with a blush. By the way, where's Shiina? Asked Mocha. He said that he has to do something in his different vacation. Said Naruto before he and Mocha heard a shouting voice. They see Kurumu and Yukari are walking together, but to Yukari. I don't want to go to the stupid human world after all. Yelled Yukari as she was being dragged by Kurumu for pulling her waist. Morning, something wrong, Kurumu? Asked Naruto as he stands up and walked toward the girls to see what's going on. Good morning, Naruto. Well, I just met Yukari on the way here and she started whining about how she doesn't want to go, said Kurumu. Huh? Why not, Yukari? Asked Naruto as Yukari didn't want to answer him because she's scared going at the human world or he might get mad at her. Well, don't you think she's probably just wimping out because she's never been there? She is just a baby after all, asked Kurumu with a smile. Someone with only one brain cell like you wouldn't understand. Said Yukari. What? Who has only one brain cell, you little, said Kurumu as she and Yukari are glaring at each other while the speckles were crashing each other. Oh boy, there's gonna be some problem. Thought Naruto with a sweat as he hears the sound of the bus. He turned around at the tunnel as the bus appeared. Naruto and the group went inside the school as Shizuka, who's in the bus, says hi to them. You're sure walking on air, boy, you've been fought with upper class men and public safety commission. I say you're pretty strong. Said the bus driver as Naruto stopped. Hold on a minute, aren't you? It's you. Said Naruto in shock that he met the one bus driver with cigarettes where he met him on the bus. Long time no see, boy. Said bus driver as the bus is starting to move and head toward to the tunnel. Naruto doesn't remember how he got here at Yokai Academy before he was asleep. Hey, bus driver, how did I get here? He asked. This long tunnel is connected to various locations in the human world. Some even call it a fourth dimensional. That's also why so many mysterious things are likely to occur near tunnels in the human world. Said the bus driver. Time skip a little. Huh? I just saw the sign say no trespassing. Asked Kurumu as she saw the sign that went past her, which it made Naruto was wondering why is the sign doing here. The bus just went past by. It does seem like we're going farther into the mountain. Said Yukari as the bus has stopped. Naruto and the others got off. They're all carrying the backpack with them as they're walking to the field. Wow. A sunflower garden. Said Kurumu. It's beautiful. Is this where we're staying? I had no idea that there were such amazing places in the human world too. Said Mocha. Naruto smiled while looking at the garden. It was so peaceful. Huh? This is a totally different spot than we had planned, isn't it? Asked Shizuka as Naruto turned around and wondered why. I thought we should try stopping by this spot for a bit. Currently, this is quite a well-known spot in the human world. Said the bus driver. Well known? Are you talking about the sunflowers? Asked Naruto. Negative for being mysterious spot where one person after another has been spirited away. Don't you think in this day and age that spiriting away is quite poetic? Asked bus driver. That's why you brought us here? Asked Naruto. You're best the local newspaper for the detail. I entrusted you for reading that. Said the bus driving as he's passing the newspaper to Naruto. Wait. What? Said Naruto. Well Nekonim, why don't we go out to eat? I'll dare you to some yummy fish. Said the bus driver as Shizuka gets exciting for hearing the word fish while she's hopping up. She and the bus driver went back to the bus. Then, they drove off and left Naruto and the group behind. Hey, did they just ditch us? Asked Kurumu as everyone nodded. What are we gonna do now? I don't like this. I wanna go home right now. Cried Yukari. What are you talking about? We just got here. I'll really give you something to cry about if you don't stop complaining. Yelled Kurumu. Mocha was about to stop them for fighting each other before she notices she seen Naruto is looking at the flowers with his serious face. Naruto? She asked. Naruto looked around the flowers as he sensing their aura was alive. He sees some of the mouth were opened. He heard a sound of roaring coming from the garden. What was that? The roaring sound like a monster, asked Yukari as her body is shaking like scared before she went behind Naruto's back. Naruto took out the kunai from his pocket as he prepares to fight for something danger. There's a cabin over there, let's go. Yelled Kurumu pointing at the small cabin. Naruto doesn't have any time to worry about those flowers. He and his friends ran across the grassy and the small hills as fast as they can run. Naruto closed the cabin's door behind him when he was the last one. Everyone was exhausted for running so fast except for Naruto. What was that? This is your human world, right Naruto? Asked Kurumu. It's true that I'm human, but this world isn't mine. Because my world is full of shinobi, which is that they use jutsu and chakra like me. Said Naruto. Then, what's out there? Asked Mocha as she's pointing at the door, which is she talking about the flowers. I don't know about them, but this might be sound little weird. I have a mission for being here to investigate it. That's because there's a witch in this place. Said Naruto as everyone was shocked. Yukari's expression was shocked that there's a witch in the human world. What? Are you saying there's a witch in here? Asked Kurumu. Yes, my sensei who from my world that gave me a mission. There were a lot of disappearances on this hill, and said Naruto as he's lifting up of the newspaper to show everyone. This newspaper might tell us what was going on there. Mocha and everyone went quietly as they went closer Naruto, which that made him blushing. They're too close to him, but he have to read the newspaper. The Nakabanachu in Fujimi City 18 sightseers have disappeared one after another. There's a legend that a witch lives on this hill. Said Naruto as everyone went shocked. The witch? What, so this spiriting away business is all because of a witch? Isn't it your kind that kidnaps humans and does awful things to them? Asked Kurumu. You really are simple-minded if you believe everything you read in the newspaper, Kurumu. Said Yukari. Well, I just don't like witches to begin with. And I don't like talking blow-up dolls like you. Said Kurumu. Hey, Naruto, do you think it's more than just a coincidence that we're stranded here? It's supposed to be a camp for the newspaper club after all. Could Sensei be trying to get us to do something here maybe? Asked Mocha. Maybe. Said Naruto. What kind of plan is that? If that's true, then it'd mean she's testing us. How annoying. In that case we should just figure out who's doing the spiriting away ourselves. Said Kurumu. What are you talking about? It's too dangerous. Asked Yukari. Yukari said Kurumu. What if something really does happen? This is the human world. Even my tarot cards say this vacation ill-fated. Said Yukari as she's holding the card that told her it was a curse. I've had enough of you, Yukari. That tarot cards are worthless anyway. And you've been complaining all day. You're such a wimp. How long are you going to try to hide under bed? Asked Kurumu. Naruto remembers he used to say that to the young boy named Inari. Wait, Yukari, where are you going? Come on. That was going too far, Yukari is running up the mountain. We've got to follow her. Yelled Mocha as she went to the door before Naruto sensed the dangerous enemies out there. It could be them again. This isn't good. We have to find her, right now. he said. Yukari ran through the forest as fast as she can escape from Naruto and the others. She stopped and glanced at her back to make sure she's far away from them. She sat down onto the wood and looking at the sky. She got so angry that Kurumu yelled at her and insulted her. At that moment, Yukari heard someone scream coming from her direction. She rushed out of the forests and arrived at the sunflower field. Before she's in, she sees a woman with a cap tried to pull something. "Why are you dressed like that? Are you a witch?" asked the woman with a cap. "My mistake. I thought that someone else was in danger. I wouldn't have bothered to come if I had known it was a human stranger," said Yukari as she turned away from her and leave, but, "Wait. Help me. She's going to be eaten. My senpai. My senpai is going to get eaten by these sunflowers," asked a woman as Yukari stopped in shock to hear that. She went to the fallen woman who being pulled back by a woman with a cap. She sees the sunflowers were trying to eat that woman. Is that plant a plant eating a human? Could this be a type of magic plant? Her thought as she heard the sunflower's monster says. Food. As the sunflower monster rises up. It has several fang-like growths on its mouth. Yukari got scared as she got pushed back on the ground. She quickly got up before she took out of her tarot cards. "I'm not going to let myself be eaten by this thing," she yelled as she threw tarot cards at sunflower monster's head. She was about to do something when the tarot cards hit, but it didn't work. However, there was another sunflower monster. No, more of them. There's more of them. As the vine shot towards her and wrapped itself around her arms and legs before it lifted her into the air. She can't do anything with her arms and legs wrapped by vines. Her heartbeat going faster as she's scared to die. Is she going to die? You really are just a baby. Before she remembers what Kurumu just said to her, the sunflower monster's head exploded as Yukari finally got out. "I can't believe I'd have to go think of someone like her at a time like this. I can't stand it. I'm not going to let her make fun of me again," she yelled as she's pulling out of her cards. Aiming at the group of flower monsters before her cards has wings as they flew up and slicing at them. She used full of her strength to destroy the monsters. "There, see? I am a genius after all," as she's falling down on the ground before someone grabbed her for falling. She looked a man with a blonde spiky hair. And Naruto. "Wow Yukari, you were amazing what you did to them. I say you're a strong girl," said Naruto with a smile as Yukari remembers that she's seen a stranger who almost just like him in her dream. In her dream, she was saved by him for fighting the demons. She was carried by him. She couldn't see his face looks like, but she knows the detail of him. A man is wearing a golden flame large cloak. His both shoulder had the black circle and black stripe goes to sleeve. His jumpsuit is black with a golden circle on his stomach. His collar has the 6 black magatama. "Naruto, are you my angel?" Her thought as she closed her eyes and fell asleep. "Sleep well," Yukari said Naruto as he heard a roar of the monster. A group of flower monsters seemed to appear out of the garden. "Wait. There are more of them," said the woman. "Shit, there are more of them," said Naruto as he glances back at 2 human women that were behind him. This isn't good, he can't use his jutsu in front of them before they think it's a magic or power. Leave as he's glaring at the flower monsters that they're getting closer and closer. He tries to scare them away without using jutsu. Yukari sees Naruto's fingers have grown long and sharper like a fox. She felt the demonic aura of him before looking at his face. His hair grew longer and spikier, and the whisker-like marks on his cheeks widen and thicken. "Disappear," thought Naruto with an anger face, as his eyes changed into red eyes that look like Kurama's eyes. Flower monsters stopped their position as they're starting to get scared of Naruto. They saw the image of a gigantic fox demon that was behind him. They got panicked before they ran away from them. "Alright, you did it," said the woman. "You scared them away." Another woman said. "Naruto. Yukari. Are you guys okay?" asked Mocha as she and Kurumu finally found them. "Yeah, she's okay," said Naruto as he went back into the normal state. "Plant monsters Yukari beat up all of these things?" asked Kurumu. "Yep, she did. She was a strong girl which I can say," said Naruto. Next day. "Naruto, how was Yukari?" asked Mocha as Yukari is sleeping on his body. "She's fine. She has no serious injuries, but she's used too much of her power from the battle," said Naruto. "I didn't that she had such power to defeat those monster, but if she's so strong, why is she so scared of the human world? I guess there are many things that we don't about Yukari," said Naruto. How is Yukari doing? Is she awake yet? It was those 2 women that Yukari saved." "Not yet," said Naruto. "So, Yukari is the witch that lives around this area, right?" "Oh no, she's not. We arrived for our research," said Naruto. "So I was wrong. I was wondering because this area has a legend that a witch lives here, especially in that ranch. We call it the witch's ranch because there is a rumor that a witch lives there. Look like we got a new information," thought Naruto as he listened. But recently, there was a decision to build a new factory around this area. Since then, there have been people going missing. That's why people have been scared. They think that these missing people are factory managers that angered the witch and met the divine punisher. You guys don't have any proof, so please do not randomly blame witches. Humans can never understand witches. Everyone turned around at Yukari that she's awake. Thank God you're awake. How are you feeling? Surprised Kurumu as she went to Yukari, but she turned away from her. Oh yeah, now I remember, Yukari and I just had a fight last night. Hey, can you guys take us to the city? Asked Naruto. Tokyo. Whoa, this is so cool. Said Yukari as she's in the city. The city have cars, trucks, and shopping. It has everything. I felt like someone is following us, thought Naruto as he's searching for the enemy. He sees Yukari looking around with worries. He can tell that she's scared for being here at the human city. He went to Yukari and offers her to hold his hand. Yukari, hold my hand. What I said, Yukari with a blush as she heard first time for hearing him say that. Don't worry Yukari, it's not very dangerous. But, it'll be better to hold my hand. Said Naruto with a smile as Yukari slowly moves her hand to his hand. She felt like she's not scared anymore as long as she with him. She sees Naruto shows his warm smile to her, which he like a big brother to her. Naruto's kinda like a big brother to Yukari. Thought Mocha with a smile as she sees Kurumu wanted to grab Naruto's hand too. Naruto, thank you. Said Yukari as Naruto smiled at her before he and the others continued to walk. As they're walking by the building, men stared at Mocha and Kurumu when they walked by. Hey dude, one of them is tapping his friend with his elbow. Yeah, I've noticed. Check it out. They're so hot. Naruto tries to ignore those men as he and the others continue walked away from them, but they rushed to the girls and pushed Naruto away. He got let go of Yukari's hand, which that made her shocked. Two of men was about to touch Mocha's back and Kurumu's arm before Naruto grabbed both of their hand and gave his death glaring at them. He made them go away from the girls. Thank you. Said Mocha. Yeah. I just don't like pervert men. Said Naruto as he turned around at Yukari. Yukari got left behind and let go of Naruto's hand as she's looking for him. He's the only one who can stay with her and felt better with him. Naruto. Where are you? Asked Yukari as the 5 people came to her. They're nerd men who likes to see cosplay. That's a cosplayer, right? Whoa, it's a young witch. She's so cute. Yukari's starting to get scared of them for being close to her. She doesn't like humans how they get closer to her. They don't come near me. Said Yukari before Naruto got in front of her in a right time. He gave them with his death staring. Back off. He yelled as the nerd men got scared of him as they ran away from him. Naruto took a deep breath and glad he scared everyone away. He and the others were at the 2 line of building. They're all exhausted how the men were staring at Mocha, Kurumu, and Yukari. It's thanks to Naruto that saved the girls. Are you girls okay? He asked as the girls nodded except for Yukari who doesn't look so okay. Remember, she hate humans for getting close to her and asked the question. Yukari, something wrong? Asked Mocha. It's nothing, said Yukari before a group of crows appeared from the sky. They're all dived down on them and attacking them. Kurumu waved her hands around to scare the crows away while they're all peeking at her. Naruto rushed in front of her, used the wind jutsu to make them fly away. Thank you. Said Kurumu. No problem. Hey. Where's Yukari? Asked Naruto as he didn't see Yukari around here. Huh? What, where am I? Asked Yukari as she's awake and doesn't know where she was. She remembers she and the others got surrounded by the crows. She got up and know that she's on top of the roof. Hey, you're awake. Yukari heard a female's voice as she turned around where the voice is. She sees a beautiful woman with long dark brown hair that is put up in a variety of ways depending on the situation. She wears a pink corset, a long black skirt with frills at the end and high-heeled shoes. Who are you? She asked. My name is Ruby. I'm a resident of the witch's ranch. I really wanted to be your friend so I came over from the ranch. Said Ruby. Ruby? Asked Yukari. Human are the enemy. I have been living in the human society so I understand human are powerless, pitiful creatures that can't do anything but destroy. You should understand after arriving here, witches and humans don't even need to communicate. We never need to. Those humans that fill us with hate are planning to destroy the sunflower patch along with our ranch. That is why Yukari. In order for us to fight against the humans, we need your help. Said Ruby as she gave the sunflower to Yukari. She grabbed the sunflower from Ruby as she's thinking about fighting against humans. It's true she hate the human world because she got surrounded by the crowd. But, she didn't want to fight against Naruto, which is he was a very good friend to her. Yukari remembers he held her hand so that she's not scared. He made a promise that he'll protect her and the others. She also made an image of him that he kinda likes big brother to her. She said. Before that, Naruto and the others fell down on the ground for opening the door and got close each other. Naruto. Everyone. Said Yukari in shocked. Ruby's eyes are glaring at Naruto and the others as she stands up. You humans, how did you know that we were here? She asked. I used my sense to find you. You can't run away from my ninja senses. Said Naruto as he's looking at Yukari. He slowly walked toward her, trying not to get closer to her and bend down on his knee. Yukari, we were worried about you. let's all go back to the Yokai Academy. I understand why you don't like for bringing here in this place. So, let's just forget about the report, okay? He smiled at Yukari. Yukari was totally shocked that Naruto just smiled at her and asked her for returning Yokai Academy. She begins have tears on her face. Then Naruto, she said as she slowly moves her hand to Naruto's hand. Naruto Shippuden Ost 1 Track 23 Taiji, confronting. Before that, Naruto detected a Ruby attack as he drew out of his kunai and blocked the attack. He sees that he is blocking Ruby's wings. He felt her wings are hard as iron. What the hell? Her wings are metal. His thought. Naruto, be careful. Her wings are equipped with blades. Warned Kurumu. Naruto pushed Ruby away as she fly up in the air. No, Yukari. Don't fall into their trap. We should kill all our enemies. Without any hesitation. Okay. She said. No wait. Stop. Yelled Yukari as Ruby flew straight at Naruto. Naruto blocked Ruby's wings again and her left wings were attacking at his head. He dodges down of her wings by bending down and then kicking her stomach, sent her into the air. Die. Human. She yelled as she dived down like a airplant as her wings are prepared to hit Naruto. Yukari went in front of Naruto and willing to save his life before Ruby's wings hit him. However, Naruto dashed in front of Yukari and the wing's blade stabbed into his chest. Yukari and the others widened their eyes in shock and horror. And Naruto? Cried Yukari. Ruby shocked for seeing Naruto sacrifice for Yukari's life from her own wings. A blonde human saved witch's life. Why did you defend that witch hate human? She asked. Naruto. Strong and strike. Don't you ever say that word witch. Yukari is my friend. She's no longer the witch. She's a member of Yokai Academy and newspaper club. Yelled Naruto before he went into the blue sticky water on Ruby's wings that made everyone shocked. What? So sticky. Said Ruby as she tries to move her wings out of the sticky, but where's the real Naruto? She heard a strange rotation sound before looking up at the sky. The real Naruto is in the air as he held two Rasengan on both hands. He dove down onto Ruby's back. Rasengan. He yelled as his twin Rasengan hit directly on Ruby's back and her wings. She crashed onto the top of the roof. She couldn't believe she got lost by a human with a unique power. After the battle is over, Naruto and the others were at the bus sign in the night. They can't the motel and their sensei who's supposed to be with them. It's dark already. We can't find our motel and we've already split up with Nekom sensei. Said Kurumu. And we can't just leave this girl in the middle of nowhere. Said Mocha as she's holding Ruby with her. She doesn't want to leave her. Probably she has information of her plan. I don't think she isn't the only one. Said Naruto as Yukari suddenly hugged him and crying for letting him get hurt. I'm sorry back there. I shouldn't said Yukari as Naruto patting her head gently and smiled. Don't worry, thank you for saving me, but you're too young to get hurt. Said Naruto before he heard an unfamiliar voice coming from his right. He and the others turned their head to the right. They see Shizuka is carrying the box of fishes and the bus driver. They were all staring at each other in few seconds. Beep beep beep. Sensei. Everyone yelled as they finally found their club teacher. Why are you guys here? She asked. What? Where am I? Said Ruby as she moved the blanket away from her. The back of injury hurt her, but she sees Naruto and the group were all here. Ruby's awake. You shouldn't move yet, you're still injured. Said Mocha. Is this a dream? Oh, now I remembered. I tried to kill them, but I got defeated instead, thought Ruby as she's looking at them. Where am I? What are you guys? If you want to know about us, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I'm a human and you're in the motel with us. Said Naruto as Ruby's shocked that she remembers she got defeated by him. Human, are you really a human? That's impossible. Humans cannot defeat me because I'm a witch. Said Ruby. It's true that I'm a human. However, I'm also shinobi. Said Naruto. I'm a witch. Said Yukari. Irayashi, Yokai or monster. Said Mocha and Kurumu as Ruby's eyes suddenly went into widened and shocked that she heard two girls are Ayashi. Stop joking around, Ayashi. That's impossible. Ayashi can't possibly be friends with humans. Wait, said Ruby as she remembers she killed Naruto into his chest, but it was just a water sticky clone. The real Naruto is in the sky and slammed her on her with twin blue energy orb. Back there, I killed you, but it was a faked. Oh, that one. That was my water clone. Said Naruto. Why did you help me? I tried to kill you back there. Don't you hate me? Asked Ruby. Well, as the shinobi, I can't just leave the prettiest girl in the middle of the night. Said Naruto with a smile as Ruby's cheeks are red for hearing him say that, but her head spun around. Next day, Ruby's wound is getting better and better, but she's staring at Naruto. She never saw this human shinobi human beater before. She also sensed a demon inside of him. Naruto is human, but I can sense very powerful Yaki around him. No, there are 9 inside of him. How can he control them so easy? Thought Ruby. Hey, welcome back. Said Mocha as she sees Yukari has returned with plastic bags. Check this out. I went to this store called Supermarket. I did shopping all by myself. said Yukari. Wow, that's amazing. Yukari, you were so afraid of the city at first too, said Kurumu. You did great, said Mocha. At first, I gave up trying to have everybody understand my feeling, but now, I think I can do better by understanding everybody else, said Yukari with a smile. I'm really glad it's all thanks to Naruto. He helped me coming with this idea. As she suddenly hugged Naruto, which it made Kurumu jealous. Stop joking around, you guys are so naive. I'm not going to be fooled because I know dirty and selfish the human race is. I'm never going to trust the humans, shouted Ruby as she suddenly jumped out of the bed and preparing to attack Naruto. Naruto, watch out, yelled Kurumu as Naruto suddenly stopped Ruby's attack with his bare hand and then gave the soda can to her. Ruby was totally shocked that Naruto lets her attack his hand. He didn't even attack it back. Then Naruto, your hand, yelled Mocha and worried as she sees his hand is bleeding. It's fine, Mocha, said Naruto as he's looking at Ruby and gave the soda can to Ruby. Listen, I've heard that the witch's ranch is being destroyed because of the new construction. I wish I can help. Shut up, said Ruby as she slaps the canned soda away. Now it's too late. The humans have already angered my master. In order to punish the human, my master is going to turn the city into a sea of flame. As everyone suddenly went shocked, but, good. Now we know what's your master planning to do the city, said Naruto. What, aren't you scared of her? Asked Ruby. Nope, it's because my mission is to stop her for destroying Tokyo. If you worried about your master, I won't kill her. I'm going have to try talk with her, said Naruto as Ruby's eyes went widened. Wait, before you say that can I, said Ruby as she's nervous to say something. Asked Naruto. Can I fix your hand? Asked Ruby with a blush. What? Ruby was defeated by her opponent. Asked a woman as she's looking at the crow who told him about Ruby. What is that girl doing at such an important time? Look, thanks to the energy from the water and the sun. The soldiers I've made are growing well. My injuries, it's incredible. Naruto healed my injury in second by using his hand, thought Ruby as she's looking at the group. I wish there is something that I can do to help. What's wrong, Ruby? You can't sleep, said Yukari as Ruby got scared while catching Full-in soda, but caught it. Oh, Yukari, you're awake, said Ruby as she sees Yukari's awake. Naruto opened his one eye to see Ruby and Yukari went out of this room. He moved his body, but there's something very heavy on him. It was Kurumu who slept next to him. Hey Yukari, where is my Magu? Said Ruby. Huh? Okay, said Yukari as she gave Ruby's Magu back. In order to use magic, witches need to control nature's power with an item, right? I can't go back where I came from without that stick, said Ruby. You should stay here a while longer. I'm sure Naruto wants to be your friend because you fixed his hand, said Yukari as Ruby's cheeks have shown off her blush for hearing that. Well, you see, my parents died in a car accident in the human world when I was young. Humans were the one who killed my parents. We were shopping as a family and suddenly a car rushed toward us. My mom and my dad pushed me out of the way. Well, I was alone, all I could do was to humans. Hatred toward human, hated the city, I hate everything that involved with the humans, said Ruby and sadly. Naruto and the others were behind the wall while listening Ruby's story. Ruby, you? Thought Naruto as he remembers his parents got killed by Kyuubi during the attack at the village when he was a baby. Her dead mother told him all about this. After the disaster is over and Naruto is now 6-year-old, he has been hated by humans. Ruby is just like him. Ruby, said Yukari. You're lucky, Yukari, you have good friends like Naruto. That's why I felt a little jealous. I wish I could have met with you guys a lot sooner, said Ruby as she suddenly ran off from Yukari. Wait, Ruby, said Yukari. Ruby went past Naruto and the others while she looked at Naruto. Naruto, I just wish I have a good friend like you, her thought with a smile as she went outside of the motel. She used her wings to fly into the sky while Naruto and the others were chasing her. Ruby, come back, shouted Yukari. Sunflower Garden. I have returned, my master, said Ruby, shaking a bit and nervous for it took so long. Her master is wearing large red robe and have a bandage wrap around her face. Ruby, it seems that you have been defeated by mere humans. I've heard everything from the crows, yelled Oyakata as the vine suddenly took the soda can from Ruby. My master, that is, said Ruby as she tries to explain to her master, but, and it seems like you have been warmly taken care by those humans, said Oyakata as she destroyed the soda can. What a shame. I thought I've taught you well enough. Do you know how many witches have been killed because of the humans? That includes your parents. You already know how much I hate the humans. You're a disgrace to the witches race. It seems like you need to learn some lessons again. As her vines wrapped around Ruby's body. Master, please forgive me, said Ruby before the bus just jumped out from nowhere. The door was opened as Naruto jumped out of it and then 180-degree kicked away Kata's face. Then Naruto, Ruby said in shock that he's here to save her. So it was your bunch. Seems like you're taking good care of my Ruby. What are you here in the witch's ranch for this time? Did you come here to be my foot soldiers? asked Oyakata. What a strong aura. Thought Mocha. Hey the young witch, we are the same race. I'll give you another chance. Come join me, I will let be part our group. We are far greater than the human race, we will exterminate them all and let them understand who's superior. Said Oyakata as she's looking at Yukari. She got scared of her for not joining the group because she sees her arm looks like it burnt. You stay away from her. She's not like you. Said Naruto as he went in front of Yukari to defend her. I see shame, then you all will have to die here. Said Oyakata as there was an explosion behind her. Look. There's something coming out of the sunflower patch, said Kurumu. Sunflower patch? Look more closely. This is a not patch at all. You see, plant manipulating magic is my specialty. This is a monster that I've grown with all my care. Said Oyakata as the creature jumped out of the ground. It has eyes, one the head. A large mouth with the sharp teeth. It's a Hanabik. Exterminate them all. Hanabik begins to charge at Naruto and the others. Naruto dodges Hanabik's attack before he kicked on the head and used Rasengan to final blow on the stomach. What? Human defeated Hanabik. Said Oyakata in shocked. Ruby, we just saw her suffering, she must be in pain from hating humans all the time. I understand Ruby's pain and suffer, she liked me who've been alone, hatred, and lost a parents instead of fighting, why not just give up and try to understand each other? Said Naruto. Don't make me laugh. What kind of babble is this human talking about? Said Oyakata as she's attacking Naruto with her vine. Naruto was prepared to fight her, but he sees Ruby. Stop. Please stop hurting those people. Yelled Ruby as she suddenly rushed to Naruto. That's the vine was about to attack him. She cuts it out with her wings. Ruby. You, said Oyakata in shocked. Master, is it really out of control? Is it true that a battle is the only way to settle this? I want to try and believe Naruto and everyone else. Said Ruby as she has few tears on her eyes before Naruto and the others went to her, smiled at her for choosing right choice. However, Oyakata suddenly stabbed Ruby from behind, which it made everyone shocked. Ruby? Everyone yelled as Naruto quickly caught Ruby from falling. He's shocked and couldn't believe that monster just stabbed one of her companies. Every single one of you is a fool. Foolish pests. Said Oyakata. You bitch. Why did you kill her? Yelled Naruto as he's glaring at her. Ruby? She betrayed me for saving you. You're all going to die. Yelled Oyakata as her anger and her Yakai aura is getting more strength up. She used her book to summon lots of Hanabik. Awaken. My army of man-eating plants. Devour those humans so not even their bones are left. So many of them, said Mocha. Now is the time to take my plan into action. By using the MEP that I've grown, the human will turn into a sea of flame by sunset. Said Oyakata. Shut the hell up. I had enough for hearing your bull crap. Your friend Ruby tried to stop you for hating human, but you don't care about her. You suddenly hurt her, said Naruto as he's building his Rasen Shuriken with a different element. The Rasengan is lava and the blades are light red. Uten Rasen Shuriken. As he threw it at the group of Hanabik. What? One hit. Said Oyakata in shocked. Don't you ever mess with me for hurting your companies or my friend. You're the one who betray her. Said Naruto as he's glaring at her. Ruby has never seen his face so angry for seeing her get hurt. He's the one kindest human who cares about his friends. That doesn't matter about the monster. Now, it's all her fault for her master hate human and herself. Then Naruto, I'm so sorry, it was all she said and sadly as she coughs out of her blood before Naruto carried her to his friends. He put her down on the ground as Mocha and the others went to her. He placed his hand against her neck to heal. Don't say it, Ruby. It wasn't your fault. You just misunderstood what human and witch. Said Naruto. Seems your group still don't understand anything at all. I'll show in the future. Said Oyakata as she cast the spell that make the light appeared from nowhere. The whole place went light. This is an illusion. Thought Naruto as he's looking at the place has been destructive. It must be in the future. Do you understand now? Do you know where this dump is? This is the thing that the humans are trying to build at my ranch. The humans are trying to build a trash site out the witch's branch. Do you understand my pain and how it turned into anger and hatred? I've lived for over 100 ever since the city was a town and humans didn't even step onto this ground. Said Oyakata. Now it many looks like nothing, but I used to have nakama in this ranch. Ones that were driven out by humans from their shelter, they had no other place to go. For us, this ranch our last paradise. These humans that came after us, destroyed the forest and killed creatures right in front of us. They want to turn this place into a trash site, do not mock us. Naruto and everyone went all silent for listening Oyakata's story why she hate human a lot. I am sorry, said Naruto as everyone heard him for apologizing to Oyakata. I might not from here, but I'm human. You must have suffered a lot because you lost all of your people and creatures. You hate the humans because you want to get revenge for your people, but it won't change your life. However, as he's pointing at Oyakata with his one finger. I'm going to pull you out from the darkness. No matter what. I'll make this change. Oyakata's face is shocked for hearing his word. She has never seen a person can talk like that, but she suddenly shot the vine toward Mocha, wrapped around her neck, and got pulled toward to her. "Don't you dare touch Mocha," asked Naruto in anger as he's glaring at Oyakata. "Being native mean that you're determined to be punished, correct? Then, let's test it out. Foolish human. Crime must be punished. Kill her first." "Hey, don't just stand there," said Oyakata as she sees Naruto is running toward her for saving Mocha. Mocha was shocked that Naruto just ignored Oyakata's word. "Naruto?" cried Mocha as she's shocked for watching Naruto is getting killed by a group of Hanabik. He cares about her because she's a friend to him. As a group of Hanabik getting closer to Naruto, he transformed into Kyuubi chakra mode. He used a chakra arm to form multiple Rasengan above his head. "Rasengan!" he yelled as he additional arms to hold the Rasengan and hit multiple hits the group of Hanabik simultaneously. "What?" asked Oyakata in shocked. After Naruto took out of Hanabik, he stretches his chakra arm out to reach Mocha's Rosario. He pulled it out, Mocha's aura began to flow. "What? You are," said Oyakata as she sees Mocha's eyes changed into the red and white hair. "How dare you hurt my sister?" yelled inner Mocha as she did high kick on Oyakata's jaws and flew up into the air. More blood rather than an explanation. "This is what you're desired, right? Walwood Yaki, this is their true identity?" thought Ruby looking at Naruto and inner Mocha. "Do not take me lightly, little brats," said Oyakata as she took out of her book, placing on both hands together. "Oh no. My master must be using that magic?" asked Ruby as the Hanabik turned their face at Oyakata that they heard their order. "I have lived for over 100 years through years of experience. I'll return your attack up to the last one. I'll make you regret that you had more me serious," said Oyakata as a group of Hanabik jumped on top of her in fusion. "They're merging," said Naruto. "Please master, stop it," cried Ruby before an explosion of light blinded them. Once the light is gone, the group watched in horror for what they just saw. It was a giant monster with multiple large arms and mouths covering its body. "What do you think? This is my true strength, the mystical strength of a 100 years old witch. You will all be destroyed. Everybody should just die," said Oyakata. "It's huge," said Naruto in shocked. "I believe this mission is A-class," said Kurama. Ruby is flying in the sky, watching Oyakata's magic that she worried. She was afraid that was her ultimate form and can destructive the city. "No, stop this. I can't, please, somebody stop my master," she cried. "Stand back," said inner Mocha. "But," said Kurumu, "everyone get away as far as you can. We'll stop her. Now go," yelled Naruto before Kurumu used succubus form as she carried Yukari to fly away from them. Naruto Mocha thought Ruby. "Foolish talk, I'll squish you like a bug," said Oyakata as she raised her monster arm up in midair before stretching out of the fingers to attack Naruto and inner Mocha. Naruto was shocked that Oyakata in monster form can do that. He quickly grabbed inner Mocha, dodging Oyakata's attack with yellow flash. That was a lucky dodge. If Naruto wouldn't be here with inner Mocha, she couldn't have got smashed like a bug. "Be careful, Mocha. Her strength is stronger than yours," said Naruto. "I know that, Uzumaki," said inner Mocha as she sees Oyakata made another attack to her and Naruto. They dodged it of that attack before Naruto went into the air and punched onto Oyakata's face with giant chakra fist. Inner Mocha rushed to Oyakata, delivered the multiple of the kicks to her. But Oyakata grinned as she stretches out of her fingers to smash inner Mocha. "Oh no," said Naruto as he went to inner Mocha by using yellow flash. He pushed her away before Oyakata directly hits him. "Naruto," yelled inner Mocha as she sees her friend crash into the forest. She turned at Oyakata, glaring at her for hurting Naruto. "Those scarlet irisos, now I got it, you are a vampire. A monster of legendary strength that permanently infuse his own body with energy. If he is pure-blooded, his combat abilities stretch well beyond imagination. They live apart from other creatures, either human or monstrous, for they are feared by everyone," said Oyakata. "What the hell are you talking about?" asked inner Mocha as she charged at her, went into the air. "Even if you turn into a giant, don't just think that you can beat me." As she did multiple of her kicks to Oyakata, but she wrapped around her with vines. "Ahaha, I've caught you," said Oyakata. "No way, this thing, it didn't flinch at all. Our physical attack's useless against it," thought inner Mocha. "It's barely a mosquito bite on the back of my neck," said Oyakata as her face is regenerating itself. "What's with those tentacles? They're getting inside my body?" asked Mocha. "I've told you already. Under this appearance, I can fuse with an unlimited number of creatures and rob them of their strength. It's the very purpose of the ultimate fusion technique," said Oyakata. "Before that, there's a Rasen shuriken in the air that just cut the vines to let inner Mocha go. Then, a yellow flash from nowhere that used golden tail just smack onto Oyakata's face, fell down onto the ground. Inner Mocha opened her eyes and she sees person's body is a golden body that just saved her. It's Naruto Kyuubi chakra mode, but it different. He's wearing a golden flame large cloak. His both shoulder had the black circle and black stripe goes to sleeve. His jumpsuit is black with a golden circle on his stomach. His collar has the 6 black magatama. Song. Naruto Shippuden my name. Naruto, this is your said inner Mocha and shocked as she sees Naruto finally used his fully Yakai form. He took a glance at her before smiled at her. He sees Oyakata is getting up from the ground. He punched at Oyakata, his arm suddenly went into a giant fox fist. Ruby and the others flew down on the ground, ran toward them. Whoa. Is that his true Yakai form? Asked Kurumu in shocked. And incredible. I sensed his Yakai is stronger than Oyakata. What in the world is he? Asked Ruby. That's Naruto Uzumaki. He is the hero of Konoha and Rikido Senin. Said Yukari. Before Naruto is going to explain to Ruby, but it's not a good time to chat here. Because Oyakata got up from the ground and doesn't seem very happy. Curse you, humans curse you, Naruto. Shouted Oyakata as her fusion monster roared before it charging at Naruto and the others. Inner Mocha is ready to fight for Oyakata, but she sees Naruto is flaming up and smirked. Let's go Kurama. Yelled Naruto as his body is flaming up like a fire before a giant golden fox has arrived, charging to tackles at Oyakata. Inner Mocha and the others were shocked. They're inside of Golden Fox's body. His body is glowing golden, has 9 tails and a black stripe that goes on the body and tails. Hell yeah. I finally get to fight with giant monster. Yelled the Golden Fox as he grabbed Oyakata up, threw her in the far range. Who's that? Asked Kurumu in shocked for hearing the voice. Eyes, allow me to introduce him. This is Kurama, the great Kyuubi who had been a good partner to me. Said Naruto before Kurama dodge blocked one of Oyakata's punches, punch it back to her by uppercut. I see this is your Yakai form. How about this? Said Oyakata as her body stretches out of her vine to touch Kurama's body. However, her vines get burned like a dust. What? My vines. Don't mess with me. Yelled Kurama as he did headbutt on Oyakata's head, smack on her face by his swinging tails. Kurama roared out as he jumped into the air and stomped on Oyakata's legs while punching onto Monster's face. However, he sees the tentacles coming out from Oyakata's stomach. He jumped away from her to dodge her tentacles. Once Oyakata got up, she stretches out of her fingers to hit Naruto. He ran to the right with an incredible speed while Oyakata's fingers are targeting him. Oyakata stopped her attack before charging at Naruto as he charged at her too. Oyakata and Naruto grabbed their hands at each other as they pushing each other like a wrestling. Is that all you got? Asked Kurama as he strongly pushes Oyakata before he let go of her and punched onto her head. Naruto sees Oyakata's and other arms were about to stretch their finger and direct hit him. So, Naruto created multiple of Rasengan on his tails or Kurama's tails. Rasengan. He yelled as he smashes his Rasengan onto Oyakata's arms and got ripped off. Now, she got 2 arms. She couldn't believe she's getting beaten by Naruto. Maybe, she mistake of him that she thought he's a human. Naruto glanced behind from his back to see how far City is. He also had a good distance for prepare to use ultimate jutsu on Oyakata. I'm sorry, Ruby said Naruto as he grabbed Oyakata and throws her in far range before he reached his both arms out in the middle. Inner Mocha and the others see Naruto is gathering red chakra and blue chakra into the black ball. It seems like it's going to be a huge explosion. Eat this. Biju Udama. Tailed beast bomb, said Naruto and Kurama as he shot the Biju Udama at Oyakata, sending her far away to the ocean. Naruto sees her face is smile before the Biju Udama massive exploded. Few minutes later, Ruby slowly opens her eyes because she lost her conscious during the explosion. When she awakened looking around, she's in some kind of the road. She sees Naruto Biju emote and the others were waiting for her awake. What happened? Where's my master? She asked. I'm sorry about your master Ruby. I had no choice said Naruto as Ruby's head went down, staring at the ground and sadly. But she smiled at you. Her last word is you're free from her. You're no longer hate on human. He said. Ruby looked at Naruto and totally shocked that her master said that. Her master's word is one of the kindest that she has never felt that before. She's starting to have tears on her eyes. Naruto. You're so hot. Yelled Kurumu as she jumped hugged him. Her breasts are touching into his face while he's in Biju mode. Kurumu. I can't breathe said Naruto as Kurumu noticed that she's killing him, so she let go of him and apologized to him. Sorry. She said with a smile. Naruto is looking at Inner Mocha as tired. He remembers her power got sucked by Oyakata. Mocha, you're alright? He asked as he went to her before she turned around at him. Yeah, I'm fine said Inner Mocha as she got her kneel down, but Naruto caught her. He sensed her energy almost run out. No, you're not. It seems like you're losing lot of your energy. Said Naruto as Inner Mocha couldn't help herself, so she nodded. Alright, then take mine. As he's moving his collar away from the neck. Are you serious? Asked Inner Mocha as she figure out that Naruto is letting her to suck his blood. However, she never tried it before. I don't mind. Like I just said before. I don't mind for sucking my blood. Said Naruto with a smile while itchy back of his head. Interesting thought, wanna see how she do it. Asked Kurama as he has dirty thought before Naruto insulted him for giving him dirty idea. Alright. Said inner Mocha as she stepped closer to him and wrapped her arms around his neck. She's very nervous for knowing how delicious his blood is. Few days ago, the good Mocha told her that his blood is very delicious. So, she opened her mouth while her fangs extended just for little bits before gently bite into his neck. In that moment, her mind got blow off as she couldn't take it how delicious Naruto's blood was. Naruto is little bits nervous for hearing inner Mocha's moan. His cheeks has shown of his blushes. Kurumu and Yukari were shocked for seeing inner Mocha as sucking Naruto's neck. What? Inner Mocha? Yelled Kurumu in jealous. After inner Mocha has finished her meal, she released Naruto to let go of him. Her face has shown of her blushes that she must have drank a lot and his blood is so delicious. Naruto, I'm sorry. I tried to. She said with a blush as Naruto smiled at her. Don't worry, I'm alright. Said Naruto as he quickly turned away from her and took a quickie breath as he went back to her while smiling at her. Damn. She looks hot when she does that. Said Kurama as the others Biju nodded for agree with him. You should ask her again for sucking your blood. Said Matatabi. Eyes, please stop. Said Naruto with a blush as he's hopping to his parents and Hirosenin for not seeing him and inner Mocha does that. We passed most of them out. Said Kurumu as she hugging Naruto from behind while Mocha tries to pull her away from him. Our hard work sure has paid off. Said Yukari. Hey, how about we go and celebrate? Let's have a party to celebrate our successful summer issue. Said Mocha. That was a great idea, Mocha. Said Naruto. Yeah, we should do it. Said Shiina. The party, eh? We can hold it right after school. Said Kurumu. Hey, what about Jin Senpai? Asked Mocha. That thing might be off flirting with another woman, we don't need him. Said Kurumu. He's the enemy of all women. And I also can drink sake. Said Yukari with a smile. No, you're too young for drink that. Said Naruto. Let's have fun like we used to, okay? Naruto thought Mocha. Hey, Mocha, something wrong? Asked Naruto as he's looking at Mocha. Oh, it's nothing. She said with a smile as there's unexpected person who came to them. You guys are weird. The newspaper club gets along together well. A woman voice that was behind them before turned around at her. You guys get along too well. I don't understand that kind of stuff. The woman has long purple hair and blue eye. She wears a light brown pleated checkered skirt, a white sweatshirt with long dark blue sleeves, with a black singlet underneath and a yellow pendant. She wears long dark and light purple striped stockings with white shoes and has a belt tied to her left leg. Hold on, what are you? Said Naruto with a blush as he sees the woman went closer to his face. So you're Naruto, you're cuter than I expected. And I like your whiskers. Said the woman with long purple hair as she took the newspaper with her and walked away. Newspaper, I'll take a copy. Naruto, who was that girl? Asked Mocha as she's pointing at the woman and glaring at him for knowing her. What? I don't know her. Said Naruto. I wonder what she came. Said Kurumu. Well anyways, let's have a blowout party today after school. Said Mocha. In classroom. Good morning everyone. The summer has ended, so today is the beginning of your second semester. To start things off, we'll begin our homeroom session. Said Shizuka. Homeroom session? Wondered Naruto. Our first agenda is selecting our class leader, in another word we'll be electing our class manager. Said Shizuka. Naruto, you should do it. Said Jayuki. Well said Naruto. During the second semester we have things like the school fair and that sort of thing, so we need a manager. Class manager. 1 person, vice manager. 1 person and secretary. 2 people. Does anyone have any candidate suggestion? Asked Shizuka as she sees a woman with long purple hair has raised her hand who sit far left by the window. Hey, teacher. I think Naruto would make a good manager. She said. Hey, you're that girl from this morning. Said Naruto. Yup. She replied. Hey, it's Mizer. She didn't come to school during the first semester. Thought Shizuka. So would like to do it for us, Naruto. Wait. What? Seriously? Asked Naruto in shocked as he got up of his chair before the students are clapping their hands to him for accepting to be a manager without even saying something. He was kinda shocked and nervous how the students were clapping their hands to him. He was about to accept it to be a manager, but one girl who met him at the newspaper did it for him. Oh, well thank you. Thank you, Dadabeo. He said as he's giving every one of his smiles and bowing down on them. You've become the class manager, congratulations. Said Mocha with a smile as she and Naruto are in the hall. She heard he became manager before she heard from people. Thank you Mocha. I was about to do it, but that girl from my class did for me. Said Naruto. What makes you do it? Asked Mocha. Well, you see, my Biju that was inside of me asking me to accept it. And said Naruto. And? Asked Mocha. Well, after I accepted to be a manager and people clapped their hands for me, it kinda know, I felt like I'm a Hokage. Said Naruto as Mocha's face is surprised and wondering what is Hokage. Hokage? Asked Mocha and confused. Oh right. Hokage is village's leader. The Hokage is generally regarded as the strongest shinobi in the village. Well, which is in my world. Said Naruto. Are you going to be Hokage? Asked Mocha. Yep, that's my dream. To protect my village and my important friends. Said Naruto as he gave his thumbs up for Mocha while smiled. Mocha was surprised for hearing his dream become a Hokage. Hey Mocha. Said Naruto. Yes Naruto, asked Mocha. This might be rude for you, so what's your and inner Mocha's story? Asked Naruto. To tell you the truth, I can't remember about my past. I was just born without my memory. Sorry, Naruto, said Mocha. Naruto looked at her in few seconds before he shook his head. He understand Mocha can't tell her story because she doesn't remember. But, what about inner Mocha? Does she know about her past since she with her in whole year? No worries, Mocha. I'll be right back. Said Naruto as he's running. Naruto, don't be late at celebration party. Said Mocha and worried before Naruto stopped and turned around at her. Of course not, Mocha. I promise I'll be at the celebrate party. Said Naruto as he's giving his smile to her that can make her happy. He went at the end of the hallway, but he sees a woman with a purple hair who appeared out of nowhere. Hey, class manager. Congratulations Naruto Uzumaki. Said the woman with purple hair. Oh, it's you again. Said Naruto. I've read it the newspaper that you passed out yesterday. Just as usual, your articles are really good. My name is Mr. Shirayuki. You're my favorite. Said Mr. Your favorite? Asked Naruto with a confused face as Biju gave their thumb up for him. Good job. You got lot of girls. Yelled Kurama. Shut up. Yelled Naruto as his face turned red for hearing that. It was true through. He got Mocha, Kurumu, Yukari, and Ruby. Now this Mr. he's looking up the cellar through the sky, praying for heaven that no more harems girls. He hopes his parents and pervert sensei aren't watching him. Mocha is at the campus store while looking at the candies that was for the celebrate party. What candy should I get? She asked herself before she heard Naruto's voice. She followed his voice and hid behind the wall. I didn't go to most of the first semester. Mostly because I can't get along with people. Said Mr. Wait, is that why you said Naruto? But I've always been looking forward to the new issues of the school's newspaper that Nekom-sensei brings me. That's why I'm your fan reader, said Mr. as she gives Naruto her own newspaper. Check this out. I've made a scrapbook out of all the newspapers you've written. Oh, thanks, this is a great scrapbook. Said Naruto with a smile before he begins to read her scrapbook by opening it. His face shocked that he sees the mess of the words. He can't even read it and couldn't understand it what the hell word is. Oh my gosh. This scrapbook makes me a headache. So, Naruto, what did you think? I wrote a lot about what I thought of the paper. Asked Mr. You thought seriously, these are all your thoughts? Thought Naruto in shocked. I really like the columns that you write. It's always from a weak or shy people's opinion which I can relate to. Your personality and way of thinking is really similar to mine. You're also a loner, right? I can tell, said Mr. as Naruto shocked to hear that. Mr. you? He said. Yeah, it seems that Naruto is being flirted by another girl in his class. Stalkers are really creepy. During the first semester, there was a girl who proposed to be a teacher that she liked. Then after the teacher declined her feelings, she turned him into an icicle. Said Yukari. Wow. That sounds mysterious. Said Kurumu. Hey, girls. Kurumu and Yukari heard the voice of Shiina who ran toward and has finished the celebrated party. Hey Shiina, said Yukari. So, how was the party? Asked Kurumu. It's all set. Mocha already at the party, but Naruto wasn't there. Said Shiina. I see, I have made special cookies that I'm bringing to the party. It has love potion, and when Naruto eats it, he'll fall in love with me like crazy. Said Kurumu as she's holding the cookies that for Naruto to eat. It has love potion. That won't work, Kurum, said Shiina. That's amazing, Kurumu more ruthless than a stalker. Said Yukari. Shiina rolled his eyes for Kurumu's idea, but he was worried that Mocha has been waiting for Naruto's return. Geez, Naruto, where are you? Mocha is waiting for you. His thought. At the lake. Yay, did you see? Did you see that? Naruto, that was excited Mr. as she's jumping up and down like a child for throwing her rock at the swarm that made 9 splashes. 9 splashes that made 9 splashes. Not bad. Said Naruto as he checks on his watch that the school is over and it's time for him to go the celebrate party. He didn't want to make Mocha waiting for him too long. He made a promise to her that he'll be at the celebration party. Hey, Mr. It's time for me to go, as he was leaving, but Mr. stopped him by hugging him from behind. No, don't go. It's your turn, Naruto. Naruto is still a noob, so he can only make it splash 3 times. She said as she's begging for him to stay. Naruto understands why Mr. wants him to stay with her. She's a loner and doesn't have a friend with her. So he came out his idea that she can join. Hey, Mr. Why not joining my newspaper club? You can go, said Naruto. You want to go where Mocha Akashiya is, it right? Naruto, please don't. If you go, I don't know what I'll do to her, said Mr. as Naruto is shocked for hearing her that she was going to do something to Mocha. What? Mr. Just what are you, said Naruto. No, it will be too late already because I don't like that girl. said Mizur. Naruto had a bad feeling about her because he sensed her aura is flowing. That means she's going to destroy him. Be careful of her, Naruto. Her element is ice, said Isabel. He's late, Naruto, said Mocha as her head is on the desk, waiting for Naruto's returns. She was the only one who in the celebrate party first. However, she felt alone by herself without Naruto. It's because she sees Naruto is hanging out with Mizur. He made a promise to Mocha that he'll be at the celebrate party, but now, it's too. Naruto. She excited as she heard the door opened, but it was Mizur. Sorry, but even if you wait, Naruto won't show up, she said. You're? Asked Mocha. You during the lunch, next to the campus store, you were watching us, right? Mocha Akashiya. Can I ask you a question? What are you, toward Naruto? Asked Mizur as she suddenly grabbed Mocha's neck and choking her against the desk. What are you, she said. You're an eyesore. If you're not around, Naruto would be mine. Even when I'm around, all he can think about is you. This is unacceptable. I cannot forgive you, said Mizur. While Mocha being choked by Mizur, she felt her hands are cold as the ice. Stop it. She yelled as she smacked onto Mizur's face and made a crack sound. She was shocked that she sees Mizur's head is broken the ice. Too bad this is just my ice, the one that is with Naruto is the real me, said Mizur. But said Mocha in shocked. It's about time, Mocha Akashi, please die already so that I can deliver my feelings much easier, said Mizur as she created her ice sword before stabbing onto Mocha's chest, but someone kicked onto Mizur's head. The ice cracked and broke the head off. Are you alright? Asked Shiina, who saved Mocha's life. Damn, said Naruto as he's looking down the swamp that has been frozen instantly. It was caused by Mizur. He looked at her both arms have turned into ice claws. Naruto took out his kunai as he prepared. I won't let you run. I can control ice with my free will, said Mizur. When Naruto stepped away from her, he feels like someone is behind him. He turned around and saw Ice Mizur came out from the swamp. I see a clone. His thought before he sees a hand came out from the swarm. He jumped away from the hand and landed, but he accidentally got slipped by stepping on the ice. He hate get slipped by the ice. I mean he really hate to get a slip. And I hate standing on the ice. Because I kept falling and falling down. The clone Mizur grabbed Naruto's leg before he slashed one of them by using his kunai. He kicked another clone Mizur that sprinted toward him. Naruto, we have met each other because it was our destiny. We have met each other because we're loners. We can definitely understand each other and warm each other's cold heart. You're the only one, that's why Naruto will please be mine, asked Mizur. Naruto Shippuden. Breakdown. Sorry, Mizur, I can't die because I have friends that they're waiting for me. Lava chakra mode, muttered Naruto as his body went into red hot lava body that melts the ice down. Mizur jumped back away from lava. Naruto that can also affect her ice claws. She couldn't believe her ice got melted by him. His body is hot like a volcano. Naruto's lava chakra mode off when he done for getting out of the ice. He thanked Son Goku for giving of his lava. He also felt warm when he used lava chakra. He sees some of Mizur's ice clones came out of the swarm. He rushed between them, kicked on their head, and used Rasengan on one to send it to crash the group. Page Bunshin no Jutsu. He yelled as he summoned servile clones of himself. His clones charged forward at real Mizur before they did slide kick by using the ice. Then sent her into the mid-air before real Naruto ready to final blow. Naruto Renden. He yelled as he heel drop onto her, sent her crashed onto the swarm, and broke the ice. He landed on the grass and glad it was over. Hold on, are you saying that you want me to go to Mizur's house? Said Naruto. Yes, because that girl still hasn't come to the school today, right? Mizur was out most of the first semester. Any further absence will only trouble her. That's why, Naruto, I want you to go to Mizur's place right now and drag her to school, said Shizuka. Alright, I accept it, he said. Okay, this is her room number. If she isn't in her room, she might be at a scenery watch at the cliff near her house, said Shizuka as she wrote the small note to gives Naruto that can address him to Mizur's house. I'm counting on you. You're the only one who can talk to her like you just did to the other girls. Do you have a minute Nekom-sensei? May I discuss with you about Mizur? Said the guy who came here at the office. Outside of academy. What? You're saying that Mizur nearly killed 2 male students? She can get expelled? Asked Kurumu in shocked. Man, seriously, why would she do such a thing? Asked Shiina. It must be because of lack of love. Mizur got dumped by Naruto, and now she's pissed, said Yukari with a smile before Kurumu covered her mouth with a hand for saying that. Naruto begins to frown for what he just did to Mizur another day ago. He remembers what she says before she's going to kill him. She's a loner like him who doesn't have a friend. Don't worry about it, Naruto. Weren't you getting annoyed with her because said Kurumu. No, I didn't get annoyed with her. She was trying to be my friend. I think this is my fault that I made her suffering. What I think of her, she's really lonely during first semester, but I don't think she's bad or anything, said Naruto. Even if you believe it or not. I'm sure Mizur I did all this, said Akuto, who came from behind as everyone turned at him. He has red spike hair, shirt sweater with black dots on it, and tattoos on his neck. Why are you here? Asked Naruto. Here's the proof that she did it. This notebook was left in the scene of the crime, said Akuto as he's showing the Mizer's scrapbook for everyone to prove that she's killed 2 male students. Wait, that's Mizer's scrapbook, thought Naruto. Forgive me, but I've read this. Naruto. You must have been troubled. This time, she's bothering you, right? At the beginning of the first semester, she fell in love with a teacher. That love was obviously not accepted. Mizer had her revenge on the teacher by turning him into ice. For that reason she was suspended from school, she stopped going. This explains what kind of girl Mizer is, said Akuto. How did you know all about this? Asked Naruto with suspicious looks. Hold on, I'm not finished yet. Don't you think it's better if she doesn't exist? Naruto, this kind of girl won't make a difference even if she is in this school. Seriously, don't you also think that she's annoying? Even though you don't like her, she sticks to you like a mud. I know exactly how you feel, said Akuto. Naruto's face shocked as he heard that story before. In the first semester, a girl must be Mizer who told the teacher about her feeling. But the male teacher declined her feeling and made her goes angry. He finally found out that teacher who got frozen by Mizer, it was Akuto. Hold on, then you are that teacher who got frozen by Mizer, said Shina. That's right, it was me. But don't worry about it, Naruto, I will do what I've said, Akuto, before Naruto suddenly went in front of him with yellow flash, caught his hand that held Mizer's scrapbook. So, you're that bastard who declined to her during first semester, he said. Yeah, I'm the one who declined her during first semester, said Akuto. And she froze you because you made her suffered stay at her home by herself, said Naruto as his head went up, glaring at Akuto. Akuto got scared of him for seeing his eyes are red as a demon. His whiskers are thickening. He senses his aura that made him go scared because he sees the image of Kurama. I'm going to say one more time, give me Mizer's scrapbook or else I'll kill you, he said as Akuto nodded in fear before he gave the Mizer's scrapbook to him. After that, Akuto walked fast away from that blonde kid. Naruto, what's your plan? Asked Mocha as she went closer to him when he got the scrapbook. I'm going to Mizer's apartment and bring her scrapbook back, said Naruto. This must be it, said Naruto as he's at the apartment where Mizer lives. He sensed her aura inside the house, that means she's inside her home. But he knows she must have been alone or by herself. It's because that bastard Akuto who the one declined to her. Mizer as he took a deep breath before knocking at the door. Who is it? Mizer answered the door. Mizer, it's me, Naruto. I just want to apologize about the other day. You must have been alone in your apartment. I know you never forgive me, but I'm sorry that I made you suffered, said Naruto. Inside the house, Mizer is standing in front of the door while her whole place has been frozen. It was true that Naruto made her suffered another day ago, but why is he here? Naruto, why are you here? She asked. Not until you'll open it first, said Naruto as the ice spike suddenly came out from the door. It hit him and didn't get scared. He didn't run away from the door. He just stood here while the ice spikes are still out, but it went back as the door cut it down. Since the door broken down, Naruto sees Mizer's left arm is already turned into ice claw. She was preparing for attacking him. Naruto can see her pain and suffering. She must have a hard time to stay by herself. Mizer, I didn't come here to fight you. I just wanted to talk with you, he said. Mizer's face changed back into the normal face as her left arm is returning back to normal and wanted to listen. I just heard about yesterday that you hurt 2 male students. The teachers want to expel you. But I think you didn't do it on purpose. I believe in you, said Naruto. I do admit that I froze 2 boys yesterday, but that's because I lost my temper. I immediately defrost them right afterward. The 2 should not have been seriously injured, said Mizer. Wait, said Naruto as he took out of the scrapbook and gave it back to her. That's my scrapbook, said Mizer and shocked as she's holding it. Tetsubo had your scrapbook with him, so I bought it back for you. Thank you for telling me the truth. I'm sorry for hearing your story about the first semester. You must have suffering, pain, and lived your house by yourself, said Naruto. Mizer's eyes widened that Naruto heard the story about her. Naruto, thank you for giving me back my scrapbook. You've crossed the line and you were only one that I truly wish to understand me, said Mizer with a smile while her eyes had the tears which it made Naruto shocked. Mizer, you, he said as he sees Mizer gonna disappear without saying goodbye. He was going after her, but heard a female voice. Naruto. Naruto heard Mocha's voice from behind. Mocha? He asked as he turned around at her before she arrived. Naruto, huh? Wasn't Mizer here just a minute ago? She asked as she didn't Mizer around here. She was, but I know where she going, said Naruto. Mizer is at the cliff by herself while she's walking and held her scrapbook with her. As usual, you always come here when you get depressed, Mizer said. Akuto. Kokitsubo-sensei? Asked Mizer and shocked. Easy there, you might want to watch your step, Mizer. This place blows strong wind. It wouldn't be any strange if a girl who skips just accidentally falls off from cliff, right? Kitsubo-sensei, are you trying to, said Mizu, as her eyes suddenly went into widened that she sees Kitsubo smiled. She pushed him off the cliff, but she got scared that she pushed him. Akudo. As the tentacle grabbed her leg and pulled her toward the cliff. Sheesh, now look at what you've done, Mizu. If it wasn't me, they would have died, said Akudo. See, sensei? Asked Mizu as she looked down where her being held. She sees Akudo has 8 nimble tentacles. Each tentacle is armed with a large set of suction cups that allow him to stick to most surfaces. I was only teasing you at first, but now I can't forgive you. I'm going to drag you down, Mizu, said Akudo. Mizu screamed out loud as she tries to escape from him, but the tentacles lifted her into the air. Then, dragged her down into the cliff, but she held a small branch that can hold her. Look at yourself, Mizu. During the first semester, you also tried to freeze me to death, right? A dangerous student like you should be dragged down to the bottom of the sea, said Akudo. But that's not what that time you were trying to harass me. I only protected myself because I was desperate, said Mizu. You said that you like me, right? You said that you loved me, right? Then you shouldn't complain about whatever I do to you, said Akudo. You see, I was just playing around, but you took it all too seriously and at the same time you were also being too protective. I can't handle shit like that. Besides, it's going to be troublesome if you start spreading rumors. It would have been great if you don't go school forever. Mizu was shocked for hearing his reason. He was just playing around and framed her. She shouldn't have to freeze him and couldn't have be alright. That's why the teacher framed me and tried to get expelled. I was such an idiot. If I knew that he was like this, I never would have fallen for him in the first place. I hate this in the end. I still can't trust anybody. I guess I've been a loner all along. Her thought and sadly as she let go of her hand before someone shouted her hand as it grabbed her hand. She asked as her hand got grabbed by someone. So, she moved her head up and saw Naruto is grabbing her hand. Mocha is holding his back to pull him back. Naruto Shippuden Ost 1 Track 02 Down, Heaven Shaking Event. I got you, Mizu. Don't worry, I come here to save you, Dadabeo, said Naruto with a smile. Mizu's face was shocked that Naruto came here to save her. Naruto, she said, his eyes have the tears. Don't get in my way, you brat, said Akudo as his tentacle stretches out to wrap around Naruto's neck. Wanna bet, son? Said Naruto as Son Goku nodded before he gave his lava chakra to his body. Naruto's body has the lava chakra inside of him, so he used it on his neck to burn tentacle like a cooking fish. He pulled Mizu closer to him as he held her. Mizu's face is red when she's too close to his body as she being held. She felt his heart beating as strong and the body felt warm. Since Naruto rescued Mizu from falling down on the cliff, he grabbed Akudo's another tentacle that grabbed her leg, spun Akudo around in the air, and smacked him down onto the ground. Don't get cocky, you bastard. You're annoying, shouted Akudo as he charged at Naruto while his tentacles stretch out to reach him. Naruto quickly did 5-hand seal before the tentacles will catch him. Gyuten Kazakiri no Jutsu. He yelled as he created several blades of the wind which are capable of slicing through Kitsubo's tentacles. My tentak, said Akudo before Naruto did elbow attack onto his face and also has created a Rasengan for the final blow. You will never hurt Mizu again. Take this, Rasengan, yelled Naruto as he slammed onto Akudo's stomach, sending him to the sea like 360 spins. Song ended. Alright, Naruto, excited Mocha. Mizu was happy for Naruto defeated Akudo, but she felt ashamed for herself. It's because she almost killed Naruto and his friend another day ago. She got up and went to Naruto as he looked at her with a sad face. Naruto, I'm sorry for attacking you, she said and afraid as she held her own hands together. She thinks Naruto would yell at her and doesn't forgive her, but her head touched by a hand. It was a warm hand that she has never felt it before. She looked it up and sees Naruto is the one who touched on her head. Don't worry, Mizu. I forgive you and accept your apologies. I understand how you got hurt during first semester and been suffered a lot. If you need a good friend, then I'll be here for you whenever you need me, he said with a warm smile as Mizu was shocked. After all she did to him in yesterday, Naruto forgave her and accepted her apologies. She wrapped her arms around Naruto's neck, shot toward to hug him and crying onto his chest. She felt his chest is warm that can melt her cold heart into warm. Her last thought is, he's so warm. To be continued. Subscribe for next episode.